Hi everyone, it's Sambo here.
And it's Tallahassee as well.
How are you this afternoon, my fine friend?
I am pretty decent, actually. Yourself?
Yeah, same here. You know what? Everyone who's watching this is probably wondering, what are these two blokes doing? What are we doing here in Tallahassee? It's not time for a Rift upload yet, is it? I mean, it's only Saturday as we film this. Why on earth are the guys here? Well, let me answer that for you. We've come along, folks, to share something very special with you. And quite obviously, it's got to do with Rift. Now, all will become clear in the next few minutes. But before we do this, I want to bring your attention to somebody. And for once, it's not me. And it's not Tallahassee. But somebody named Simon Ffinch, or who goes by the nickname Dead Simon. Now, Tallahassee, who is Simon Ffinch?
He is the design director for Trion Worlds.
Right.
And he's a gentleman that's been in the game industry for quite a while. He started off in the late 80s, and he's worked for Electronic Arts and Microprose.
Yep.
If you ever played Black and White, he worked on that.
Black and White, the God Sim game. Yep. I loved Black and White.
Yeah.
That was so revolutionary in its day. He worked on that. All right, that's awesome.
He worked on that. He also worked on 007 Nightfire, the godfather of the game.
Oh, yep.
And he's also, believe it or not, he's also worked on Rift as well, you know.
Of course, being the design director of Rift. All right,
yeah.
so this is somebody who knows his stuff. He's been in the industry for quite a while, obviously a veteran. And I dare say back in the day, he would have worked on some really early industry games as well, I'd imagine. So now he is...
There's a few for companies that I don't recognise anymore.
Oh, there you go. There. So obviously companies that have long since gone. So this guy knows his stuff. That's great. And of course, it's great to know that he's working on Rift as the design director. So we just wanted to give you that background, folks. So there you go. Simon Ffinch. I don't know how to say this because I'm utterly blown away. And Tallahassee, I know you are too, right? With what we're about to say.
It's very humbling.
It is very humbling.
Very humbling.
Yeah, so look, we're just going to get straight into this. Long story short, folks, Tallahassee and I woke up the other day, and by the way, in separate houses, just to clarify that. And we
in separate houses.
We had a very special email that arrived in our real-life email inboxes. And I guess, look, the best way of doing this is perhaps I'm just going to read out a little snippet of that email. What do you think, Tallahassee?
I think that's going to be for the best.
All right, okay. So, look, I'll summarise the first part here, which basically, it was an email from Simon Ffinch. And it really said, look, I've discovered your Let's Play Rift series, and I've been watching them. Now, of course, as soon as Tallahassee and I read that, we thought, uh-oh, we're going to be in trouble here because, you know what, maybe we're so bad at playing, maybe we're giving the game a bad reputation or something. Why on earth would the design director be emailing us? So we got a little bit worried there, and then we read on. He said, look, I think they're great. They've certainly helped our players. And that's a big compliment, of course, to myself and Tallahassee, because as you guys know, the reason we are here is very simple. It's number one, to provide you guys with some entertainment. But number two, of course, to wax lyrical about what a great game Rift is. We love Rift. We've been playing it. How long have we been actually playing Rift for, Tallahassee, by the way?
Since release.
Yeah, so is that a year? Has it been out for a year? I think it has, isn't it? Of course it has, because we've had our anniversaries.
Yeah, it's it'd be about a year now.
So it's been a long time.
A year.
Yep, and of course the game has just been getting better and better and better. They keep releasing content, as we say. We keep encouraging you guys to come along and join up, at least join the free part of it till level 20 if you haven't yet subscribed, and give it a go. And you know that we have a lot of good things to say about the game. Well, the last thing we expected was to hear from Simon Ffinch, who basically goes on to say, and this is the bit that had our jaws on the ground, folks, in recognition of this, that you've helped players, and just because you guys are a couple of fun guys, I would like to award your accounts with some free goodies. That's right. Next time you two log on, you should find an in-game mail with some prezzies. Now, just to get the record straight here, folks, Tallahassee and I have not logged on since we received this email. So you can see I've got a little mail icon up the top there, and I'm guessing, Tallahassee, you've got that as well. I just want to go on and read one other part here from Simon. And by the way, Simon, if you're watching this, I so hope you don't mind us reading out your email, but I think it's very important for people to understand the context that this is all in. So he goes on to say, I hope that people understand that this is really a very small thank you from Trion in recognition of what is a huge amount of work and a really great service to Rift. I look forward to future episodes. May Mario Tuan smile on you, and give my regards to Tallahassee. And this is the real clincher, Tallahassee. You're going to love this bit. Simon says, P.S. I don't know what you'd do without him. So there you go. He's
soul walking a lot.
Yes, soul walking a lot is exactly what I'd do without him. So in other words, there you go. That is absolutely proof that Simon does indeed watch these videos, because he knows that I'd be totally lost without you. There you go. So long story short, folks, is we are honoured in a moment to go to our mailbox. In fact, I'm going to wander over there now. Let's have a look. Can I get there? There we go. And get ready for this, because yep, both of us, Tallahassee and I, we got this email a couple of days ago, and we've been waiting until we're logged in so that you guys could share with us this very special moment for us, because at the end of the day, you know what, it means a lot to us that somebody from Trion actually takes the time to recognize the hours and hours that we put into this. And let's face it, we love it. We absolutely love it. We've got no plans of stopping anytime soon, but it does take a lot of hard work. And Tallahassee, you're going to be the first person to agree with me on that one. I think until you start making Let's Play videos, it's hard to understand just how much work goes into them, isn't it?
You really have no idea. It's not just the recording, it's the editing, and the editing kills you as well, because you always think, I can always make this better, and then you go back and then you recut it, and then you render it, and then you watch it back, and you realise that you've cut something that you shouldn't have, so that means that you go back and you re-edit it, and then re-render it, and then watch it again. And then you realise that it's, something happened and it's only rendered 2/3 of it, and then the rest is just blank. So then you have to go back and re-render. It's a never-ending cycle of pain.
It is, and it's a great way of putting it. And not only that, Tallahassee, I must say, that's even before you get anywhere near YouTube. Because, of course, there are no guarantees that once you get the finished product that you want to upload to YouTube, that it's going to upload without hassles. Because, of course, we're uploading episodes that can be anywhere from 30 to 45 to 60 minutes long. It's not like, every day people who are uploading 5 and 10 minute snippets. When you're in Australia here and our connections are slow and you're uploading a 4 to 8 gigabyte file, that can take, sometimes for me, 12 hours to upload. When at the end of that 12 hours you get an error message from YouTube saying, sorry, it didn't upload because of a fault at our end, upload it again, I just want to go away and do something. I want to punch a wall or a pillow or something, because it is so frustrating after all that work. So just to clarify, folks, again, we are absolutely not complaining. We love this. We are going to carry on doing this until the cows come home. We love Rift, and we do it for the love of Rift and for entertaining you guys. There is nothing more to it than that. So to be recognized by somebody such as Simon, the design director of the game, is an outstanding event for us. We are absolutely humbled by that, and we very much appreciate it. So we wanted to share this moment with you guys, because of course without you, our viewers, we would be nothing, and we do this for you. So here's hoping that you enjoy discovering what we get here in our mailbox. Alright, Tallahassee, I'm about ready to right click on my mailbox. Are you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, I'm going to count us down. 3, 2, 1. Let's have a look. There we go. Opening it up. And oh my lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you got 5 emails there from Trion Worlds?
No, I've only got 4.
Oh, well, look, one of them may be a regular system email. I'm going to click on the bottom of my list here. I have an email that I haven't opened yet, which is called, it's from Trion Worlds, and it's called Friend Request from Trion. Do you have that one?
I do as well.
All right, I'm going to open that mail. Let's have a look at this. I'm opening it up and it says, we're totally Facebook friends. Here's a title so you can show everyone just how friendly you are. Is that the same email you've got?
I got that one as well.
All right, I'm going to right click on this, character titles. Here we go. All right, so I got one called The Friendly. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
That's very cool. Now, do you want to activate that, by the way, so that we can see it on your character? There we go. Look at that. Tallahassee, the Friendly. Now, I can tell you folks straight away that there are thousands of mobs here in the world of Tallara that would totally disagree with that title. There you go. But that's awesome. Oh, gosh, this is exciting. All right, now, I've got another email here, Tallahassee. A fiery reward from your friends something. Have you got that one?
Yes, I do.
All right, here we go, opening that up. And you can see the title is A Fiery Reward from Your Friends to You. Your third friend has purchased Rift. Now you can tear through Tallara on a new steed. Oh, do you think we've been given the mount that I think we've been given? Surely not.
I think we have.
All right, I'm going to dismount for a start before I grab this. Let's have a look. There we go, dismounting. I'm going to right click on that to pop it in my bags. Now, I believe we have to, I'm going to close my mailbox. Tallahassee, I think we need to do this together. I'm going to right click on the mount, which should put it in my collections or in my mounts. I then go to, where is it, P or C? I can never remember with mounts.
So go to your character sheet.
Okay, C.
And then go to mounts.
Come here, C. Mounts. There we go. All right, so I'm going to drag this over to my hotbar. There we go. All right, now I'm ready to give this a crack. Are you ready?
Yep, far away.
All right, here we go. On 3, 2, 1, and click. Whoa! Oh, holy moly! All right, let's zoom out and have a look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Are you
pointing out my mount is still bigger?
Yeah, he had to say that, didn't he? He had to do it. He had to prove that his was bigger. The big fiery beast between his legs is bigger than mine. That is... Look at that. They are beautiful mounts. Let's go for a bit of a gallop around the area. They even leave a trail. Look at that. They are beautiful. You know what? There is one thing... I've always said this about the mounts in Rift, of course, that is that they're absolutely fantastic. They're absolutely brilliantly designed. That is a beautiful mount. How grateful are we for getting this? This is... I'm just over the moon, my friend. That is... I'm so happy. That is fantastic. That's so generous. Thank you very, very much, Trion. And of course, we haven't finished. Let's go into our mailbox here. Got another one here. Thank you from the Rift community. I'm going to open that one up. You got that one, Tallahassee?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's open this one up. We'll get Tallahassee to read this one out, if you don't mind.
Okay. Thank you from the Rift community team. Thank you for participating in one of our Rift community events. As a token of our appreciation, you're being awarded Hootie. We hope you enjoy showing it off. Thank you for being part of a Rift community from the Rift community team.
Wow, look at this Hootie. You know how much I love my pets. Taking that one straight away. I'm going to my bags. I'm going to right click to collect it. There we go. Going to go to, let's see, where do we go? Companions. There it is in our character window. I'm going to drag Hootie over to my hotbar. I'm going to dismount. Hey, look at it. There it is. Hootie. There they go.
And he gets buffs as well.
It what?
Click on Hootie. He's got buffs.
All right. Okay. Well, then let's click on it and see. Oh, you're right. They have got buffs on them. Okay. Wait a minute. For a start, where are those buffs coming from?
They're coming from me.
Yep. Well, we all know you're buff.
The fallen hero, aspect of the fallen hero, and enraged essence, two that I have constantly on.
Right.
Yeah, and it looks like they affect the pets as well.
So hang on. Yep. If we look at the whoa. Okay. My hit points on my pet are 487, which seems odd for a pet. But what are yours?
595.
Okay, and that's obviously the buffs scaling because the companion is attached to you. These guys aren't combat pets, though, at all, are they? They're just cosmetic. But how funny that
companions.
But they receive buffs. That's hilarious. But you know what? I'm absolutely rapt about that because these are community pets, and to me that's a really, really, really nice reward because it's nice of us to be thought of as part of the Rift community. So thank you so much for those. Let's have a look. I think we've got one more email in here, my friend, from Trion Worlds. Yep, here we go. I'm going to open that up. Thanks for being a member of the forum community. Greetings, Forum Warrior. Here is a title so that you can show everyone you're a part of the forum community. We hit the C window there, folks. Click on titles. What do we get? Oh, look at that. We got Town Crier, I think. There we go. The Town Crier indeed. So we've got Hootie and we've got the Town Crier. Two really, really nice rewards there for being part of the Rift community. And then, of course, to top all that off, we've got this. The Ember Steed. Look at that, folks. Let's get out here and have another great look at that horse. So there you go, folks. I certainly hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. I don't know what to say. All I've got to say is thank you, Simon Ffinch. Thank you for recognising us. Thank you for recognising our hard work, which, by the way, is a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure every week. I'm absolutely grateful for getting these gifts. Thank you. And you will see them on film a lot. Trust me, we will make the most of these. So thank you. Tallahassee?
Yeah, it's very humbling when someone comes along and says, thank you very much for your work and all the effort that you've put into this. Here, have something for it. We don't do this for that. We do this a lot of the time for ourselves. It's not that we go off and ask for sort of any reward recognition. I mean, just having our viewers come out and say, hey guys, this was really helpful for me, that's pretty much all that we're going for.
It's a great point. I'll pick up on there. You guys know, we've said it before, that our biggest reward is that you guys enjoy the series, and even more so if you're able to actually come on into the game and experience something that you wouldn't have otherwise. Then that's good for two reasons. One is it's good for you as the player because, maybe you didn't have an interest in a game, but through watching our series you've gone, you know what, maybe I'd enjoy playing that game. And that's good for you because that makes you happy, that makes us happy. The second point is hopefully it makes the developers and the publishers of this game happy because, at the end of the day, we all want you to subscribe. They want you to subscribe and help fund the development, the ongoing development of this game. So hopefully it makes the publishers and the developers happy as well. And you know what that means? That means we're all happy, and that's a great outcome for us. So, look, we'll leave it there. Come and join us, folks. Come on down. We're on the Lathis server. You know the guild we're in, of course, which is Seraphim, and you know how to apply for it. The links are always in the descriptions of our videos, and they'll be in this one as well. Our thanks to Simon Ffinch, and congratulations, by the way, Simon, and the design team and the development team for a year's worth of amazing gameplay, and may you have another year that's even better. We certainly look forward to it. All right, Tallahassee, unless you've got anything else to say, I think it's time for us to head on out into the sunset on our blazing mounts. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's time for that.
Alright, and in fact, you know what? You guys know I gawk everywhere. I love the sunsets and the skies in this game. So that is quite literally what I'm going to do. I'm going to ride off into the, let's call it a moonset, shall we? There's no sun out at the moment, but there we go, riding off in the distance. Certainly hope you guys enjoyed this little, a little snippet of an episode, and if you'd like to comment and say g'day to Simon Ffinch and thank him for a year's worth of playing as well, I'm sure he'd very much appreciate that. But until next time, folks, on behalf of myself, Sambo, Tallahassee, and of course our amazing fiery horses are saying take care. We look forward to seeing you next time. We shall see you then, and bye-bye.